A prehistoric find is dividing Vancouver Island's tight-knit paleontology community. On one side, the Parksville woman who says she found the province's first pterosaur on a Hornby Island beach. On the other, the Qualicum Beach man who is being credited with the discovery and given the right to name it. A News Mid-Island Bureau Chief Jonathan Bartlett is following the story. He's live in Nanaimo tonight. Jonathan?
Eric, Sharon Hubbard, an amateur paleontologist, says someone else is getting all the credit for her incredible discovery.
It's only found on one location on the Caboose.
Sharon Hubbard has been collecting fossils most of her life. Now she also makes beautiful artwork based on her discoveries.
This is Canidosaurus, and it is a local fossil found in this area.
But Hubbard says she is being denied credit for her most significant discovery.
Oh, it's a betrayal of trust, and it's big time. Science is about truth. It's not about deceit.
Hubbard found this fossil 5 years ago on a Hornby Island beach.
You can see there are about 50 teeth all along here.
It's a bone fragment from a flying reptile that lived about 70 million years ago.
It was extremely significant because it's the first report of a pterosaur in British Columbia, and it's also a very large specimen.
Graham Beard was with Hubbard at the time of her discovery. She gave it to Beard, who sent the specimen to the University of Alberta. They released a scientific paper last week announcing the fossil is indeed a new species of pterosaur. They gave it a name.
Guawinapterus, which means raven wing.
For the species designation, Beard Eye, a tribute to Graham Beard. Hubbard, who donated the fossil to the Vancouver Island Paleontology Museum, says she feels betrayed. There's no mention of her name in the published paper.
In the scientific paper, he did not mention me at all, and he has claimed he's the discoverer of it.
Not so, says Beard. He says there was no intention on his part to take all the credit.
Sharon Hubbard was the one that originally found it, but it's up to the namer. I have no control over the naming, and I would like to have seen Sharon mention more in it.
The co-author of the scientific paper at U of A says it was all just a misunderstanding.
There's been a miscommunication because I was not aware of Sharon's contribution until she contacted me earlier this week. So that's not very good, but there's certainly no intent to sort of not give credit to her where credit is due.
Still, the person who found the fossil in the first place would like some acknowledgement from the scientific community.
I'd like to see proper credit being given to me as discoverer, and it needs to be renamed, which might be really, really hard due to the scientific rules for this kind of thing.
And those scientific rules mean the name will not be changed. Victoria Arbour from the University of Alberta, who I spoke to on the phone today, says by naming the new species Beard Eye, it's acknowledging Graham Beard's huge contribution in paleontology over the last 40 years, rather than crediting him with the find. The fossil itself will end up at the Qualicum Beach Museum, although Sharon Hubbard would now prefer it goes to the Royal BC Museum in Victoria. Eric?
Well, we'll stay on the story, see what happens. Jonathan Bartlett in Nanaimo. Thank you, Jonathan.
Thank you.